There we are. Alright, guys. We're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tapped out. So, we're gonna do something a little bit different. I am going to off race and play a little Zerg. Let's just dive right in. I'll do a few rounds. Maybe less than an hour tonight, but I'm not gonna. I don't know if I would have good practice if I were to be doing doing Protoss. So we're just gonna stick to Zerg tonight. This is my secondary. Protoss is my main, and Zerg is my secondary. I like Terran. I don't mind Terran, but I'm just so terrible, and honestly, I kind of hate TVT. Yeah. TVT is... It's probably the only matchup that is actively unfun for me. Even when I try to understand it a little bit, I think it's pretty simple. Get air superiority, or make sure your tank count is good. Don't run into siege tank fire. Like it's pretty easy, but I feel like the games also last super long and very grindy. So I would just prefer to play ZVZ or PvP in my mirror matchup. So that's kind of the reason that those two are my mains. But also, we're Diamond 3 with Zerg. We're Diamond 1 with Protoss.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Okay. Where's our pervert pillar? We'll just go there. We're just gonna do a 17, 17, 17.
Must spawn more overlords.
17 hatch, 17 gas, 17 pool. That's what we're gonna do. This turn's a little early, but that's okay. I'd rather be here early. I didn't set up my hand right.
More minerals required. Not enough
Okay,
minerals.
17. We're gonna get our hatch. 17, and then we're gonna get our pool. I'm also gonna go ahead and do my camera locations. There we go. No, it's more important. He's mineral walking, so we don't need to. I feel like maybe Mutalisk this game. I don't have a hard build that I stick to with Zerg, so we'll probably just do a little Muta action. We do need to go ahead and get another Overlord. Another Overlord would be good. What's up, man? A little Hearthstone action in the chat. What's up, bro? We're doing a little off racing today, because I've had a pretty exhaustive day. So, we're gonna hang out at Zerg tonight. But I want to commit to it. I want to stream every day until the Esports World Cup, or until I get Master League. Either one is fine. We're gonna make 2 safety Zerglings. We're also gonna peek in here and check out if he has a natural. He does. It's on the way, so it's probably a normal build. Cybercourt is researching his... Wall is open for now, but he's playing pretty well. We're gonna go ahead and put drones onto gas. We're just gonna save up our gas. We're just gonna save up our gas. We're gonna go ahead and get our lair and our link speed, which is pretty late at this point, but that's okay.
Sworn forces under attack.
Wow, he hit the Zealot cross. I kind of like that, actually. I really like this play from him. Gives me a little off balance. I like that. I like that of him.
Unacceptable.
What was that? Was that a gateway? Yeah, the stalker. Let's go ahead and get our third. You'll probably say I'm a lot slower. How long until the esports? The Esports World Cup is in late July, so it's a little under a month from now. I'm gonna make a safety guy.
Swarm at
Oh yeah. I really hope I can get Master League. I mean, obviously I'm playing my off race right now, so it's not going to my pro I'll save MR, but
successful.
you know, just practice and get better. That's all we can do. Okay, we're gonna get a few overlords so we're ready. Oh my gosh, it was CTs.
Insufficient overlords. Command unacceptable.
He did go DTs, so we're just gonna not gonna panic. We're gonna need to make a few.
Cluster under direct assault. Swarm forces under attack.
Okay.
Must
So we didn't really have the larva. Oh, there we go. Where's this? He's really kind of streaming them in here.
forces under attack.
I don't know how smart that is. You know, I'm not too worried about them, to be honest. I also might just win the game here.
Mineral cluster drones under attack. Enemy assaulting drones. Assaulting drones. Drones under attack.
Man, those are really tanky, huh?
Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Assaulting drones. Drones under
He did get my mineral line here. Not a huge deal, to be honest.
Swarm forces under attack. Assaulting drones. Swarm forces under attack.
Yeah, that was tough. Did he call my name?
Buy an FBL from me now.
Why?
I'm freaking 13 units short of the 300 club.
Sorry, I had to mute there for a second. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I kind of had him in checkmate. I mean, he had me in kind of a rough spot. Was Let's look at the. Oh yeah. What about the resource collection? I mean, our economy was pretty. It's pretty similar. I think he might have tapped out a little prematurely. I don't know. Cyril, Dark, and Maru. I just saw this message. Cyril, Maru, and Dark. All in one player. Yeah. Oh. Tomorrow I'll get back on the Pro grind though. Again, today was just a little exhausting. So built an entire storage shed, so my dear friend Trey. Oh, there's Mafia lobbies. I could never stream Mafia. It's so gross. Mafia is kind of accessible. I love this game though. Highly recommend StarCraft Mafia for anyone watching. Oh, you can just crack it. It's okay. Yeah. Risk Legacy it's very stacked. Like people are really good at it now. This is also a really great game. Probably better on the weekends when the more mix of players are playing. Or maybe we can play random. I just don't love Terran. Alright. We got another Protoss. Let's see if he streams Zealots and Dark Templar into our base again. Off racing is so interesting. Apex roleplay. Is that reminds me of those kinds of games remind me of like God's Land. I don't know if y'all ever. It's like sandbox basically. You can just do whatever. Okay, so you there, you there.
More overlords required.
We sent our drone out a little early last time. 17 drones. Something like that, yeah. God's Land, yeah.
More minerals required.
I think I played that a couple of times, especially back in the day.
Mineral quantity
When I used to just
insufficient.
grind StarCraft ladder and arcade.
More minerals
Okay,
required.
drone. Oop, I didn't build a drone. Okay, there we go. 17. Now we're gonna 17 pool. And then we're going to very cool. I'm unsure of like kind of the technicalities of the game, but that seems cool. Even if I don't totally understand. Oh, my pool. I got distracted. My spawning pool. Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of bad. We'll just build a lot of drones. It's not a big deal. I got distracted. I don't think it really shows us anything, but maybe we'll go here. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's a tough day. It's a tough day. My queens are gonna be kind of late. It's not a huge deal though. I mean, it's not good, but here, I'll get my gas going quicker for my mutas. Okay, there we go. 2 queens. Oops. Okay. Normal, normal. Chronoing the Stargate. Working. 2 pylons at the front. He hardwalled. Interesting.
Newly birthed queen ready.
Very interesting. Quick layer.
More minerals required.
Oops.
Insufficient overlords.
I really need overlords? Really? That surprises me.
Must spawn more overlords.
Let's just go ahead and take a third.
More overlords required.
You doing good? In what way? um I mean, I'm good, but
Birth successful.
I'm just very tired. I'm just making mistakes. Not like, you know, game breaking mistakes, but
Drones under attack.
we're just gonna do citizens arrest here. We didn't, I don't think we lost that much actually. Alright, now we have our 2 safety Zerglings. Let's go. I'm kind of curious what he's got going on. We're gonna make our safety Overlord. Uh-oh. Not a huge deal. Oops.
Command.
Okay, now we just need to save money. And larva as well. I never got link speed.
Swarm forces under attack. Mineral quantity insufficient. Overlords.
We did run out of supply. That sucks.
Must spawn more overlords.
I already built overlords. Shoot.
More overlords required. Not enough minerals.
Ice is fine to.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Swarm forces under attack.
I'm so locked in right now. Oh, if I had a good day, I had a great day. It was very productive.
Morphed.
Um,
Command.
I'm just kind of exhausted. I'm like mentally not here.
Mineral field. Sequences spun. Swarm mutated.
Okay, we have enough drones.
Mineral
Oh, we have enough drones for sure. Oh my gosh. Come on.
Swarm forces under attack. Mineral cluster.
Okay, this is going a little long. Oh, I need link speed. Oops.
Swarm forces under attack. Successful.
Actually, I don't need more drones, I don't think. Flank! Oh no!
Swarm forces under attack.
Oh my gosh, he has a lot, huh? My creep spread is not.
Must be morphed on creep. Evolution. Creep tumor under attack. Enemy assaulting drones.
We're gonna wait.
Creep tumor under attack. Mutation complete. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Mineral field.
Oh no, I'm getting a taste of my own medicine here.
Creep tumor under attack.
Is he gonna be happy with the base? He shouldn't be. He should try and kill me right now. 100%.
Evolution complete.
Did he kill all my queens? No. Actually, I have a lot of queens left.
Swarm process unacceptable. Command un. Newly birthed queen. Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient overlords. Swarm forces under attack. Must spawn more overlords. Creep tumor under attack. Mineral field exhausted.
That's too many investors?
Queen successful.
Oh no. That's too many. That is too many infestors. This is too many.
Sequences spun. Swarm mutated.
Okay, we lost some. Okay.
Mineral cluster expended. Mineral field depleted.
Whew.
Command unacceptable.
He's really clearing my creep, which is really good for him. He's probably winning, to be completely honest. I mean, I would love this position as a Protoss player. I would love it. Someone just let me get to 13 minutes? Yeah.
Swarm forces under attack. Not enough energy.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a victory.
Command unacceptable. Command unacceptable. Must be. Swarm forces under attack.
No recall! I just gotta get out.
No. Swarm forces.
The thing about Zerg is like, I'm still maxed out, you know?
Field exhausted. Evolution complete.
Like, that's the thing about Zerg, is like, I can
Missile cluster
just
expended.
lose and
Swarm
lose.
forces under attack. You swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Mineral field exhausted.
He has GTs in the mix.
Swarm forces
He has
under
GTs.
attack.
I need...
Mineral field depleted. Vespine geyser mineral cluster expended. Additional Vespine gas required. Mineral field exhausted. Command
I should have done this a
unacceptable.
long time ago. I should have expanded to the corners.
Command unacceptable. Creep to mineral field depleted. Drones under attack.
Let's get a surround.
Swarm forces under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault.
We won again. You're winning the majority of engagements. Yeah. It's weird because I would have liked that position as a Protoss, but he just, I don't know what he did wrong, to be honest. He should have just made Sky Toss. That's what that's a lesson to all Protoss. If you're facing a Zerg and the game is over 10 minutes and you don't have carriers, that's your fault. But yeah, the Infestors kind of worked out, didn't they? Yeah, and that recall was bad. It's because, like, I don't know, recall is kind of like, it's kind of like a scalpel. Like, it's only, like, you gotta be really precise with it. I also just saw your updated message, 512k. Crazy. Okay. Trying to think if we want to do more. We're not playing super well. We'll do one more. A nice 3 matches. We already won the best of 3, now we're doing a show match. How about that? We're halfway through, or maybe a third of the way through Diamond 3. Yeah, halfway mark would be out here. Recall. Recall is kind of like a undo button, almost in a way. It's like, shouldn't have taken that engagement. I will say, in defense of Recall, it's very lore fitting. It's very flavor fitting for Protoss. And it does take like 5 seconds to go off, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that is a crazy amount of time. Another Diamond Protoss. But yeah. I think Recall is very powerful. I don't know if it's OP.
Required.
I don't know. There's no pervert pillar on this map. I don't like that.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Here. Okay, remember, we're going 17, 17, 17 into mutas. I feel like mutas just kind of work well to just knock people off balance, you know? Okay. I think a nice time to move out, maybe 150 minerals? Maybe 100 minerals to go. Seems like a more appropriate timing.
More minerals required.
I should just know this build order or something, but...
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Yeah, that's a good point. And then we gas. And we get a drone. We're not gonna forget our pool. Our pool is like a minute late last game. Cause we're gonna get a drone, and we're gonna get a pool.
More
On time. Kinda, that's actually a little late, but it's okay. Adept Zealot or DT runs would be devastating. Yeah. Zealot run-bys are brutal, man. This probe is looking kind of sus, not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna save a larva, safety zerglings, and 2 queens. Boop, boop, boop. Everything seems to be very normal. Let's see if he lets us into space.
newly birthed queen ready.
Does he just let us in? He does have an adapt.
Swarm forces under attack.
He did just let us in.
Swarm forces under attack. More overlords required. Its swarm forces under attack. Must spawn more.
Oh, I forgot to do my rally.
Command.
At least I built them.
More overlords required. Vespene geyser required for morph. Insufficient overlords. Evolution complete.
I know he has Zergling.
Queen birth successful. overlords
I
required.
think I already built overlords.
Insufficient overlords.
I can't do it.
Must spawn more overlords. More overlords required. Insufficient overlords.
Yeah, I do.
Drones under attack.
Why didn't I see this coming? That's pretty bad.
Enemy assaulting drones.
Oh, he just... Wow, he just kept going. Wow. Oh, I lost a lot there.
Newly birthed queen ready.
Okay, we can still get... How many mutilisks? Okay, let's just wait a second.
Swarm
over the hit.
forces under attack.
That'll be sufficient.
Must spawn more.
He built
Not
a,
enough minerals. More overlords required.
Another thing about Zerg that I find interesting is you can just
Command
recover so fast.
must be morphed.
Like, your army is just weak. But you can just have, I mean, it's okay if your army is weak if you have two armies, you know?
More minerals required. Not enough minerals.
Carriers.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals. Mineral field swarm forces under attack. Mineral field resources. Mineral cluster expended. Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required. Must be morphed on creep. Not enough minerals. Swarm has evolved.
Shoot, that is some range, huh?
Need more Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine swarm forces under attack.
Do I only have two character soups.
Additional Vespine gas. Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient.
We'll see if we can survive this push. I don't know if we can. On paper, Zerg sounds very unbalanced, but it's kind of unbalanced at the same time. Yeah. StarCraft balance is such a... I don't mean this like ironically. It's such a deep concept. I really don't want him to lag out. I want to beat him in his carrier rush. I do something similar. I don't do it this egregiously, but... I kind of want him to come back. He's not really losing. It's kind of tough to say. If I can get my... I think I win this with my army that's on the way. I'm going to give him a second to come back, though. Let's see if he comes back. Never mind. Alright, so we win that. I think we would have won that anyways, but... nice! Nice, we're at 3,200 MMR with Zerg. Yeah, despite what people say, StarCraft 2 is extremely balanced. I think late game PvZ, so Protoss versus Zerg, I think that's a little unbalanced late game for Protoss. I think it's miserable to play late game Protoss versus Zerg, or as Zerg. I think Protoss is honestly kind of underpowered in the early game, though, because they're just so fragile. I mean, like, if you don't see something coming, I mean, you have like 4 units, you know, like you have an Adapt or, you know, like 4 Stalker, like, I don't know. Protoss feels very fragile early, and that's kind of why I hate that's kind of why I hate they took away battery overcharge. I mean, I think the energy overcharge is good in the sense that it's a little bit higher of a skill expression. It's more proactive rather than reactive, but I mean, I don't know. Put both in the game and make them cost more. It's more of a strategy instead of get to this unit first and you win. Yeah, there's no like, even the mothership is, it's not quite as bad as it used to be. I think it's a little bit better, but minus 400 was the meme. I think it's an okay unit in PvZ now. Versus Terran, I would never build it, but pretty cool, man. We still have a little bit of bonus pool going. We've won a lot of games as Zerg recently. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I hate to end the stream. We actually have a few viewers. We have 5 viewers. Hello, everyone. If you're new, say hello. Feel free to subscribe. We're going to be doing a challenge up until the Esports World Cup. So streaming every day. Or until we reach Master League. We're actually diving through Zerg and diving well with Protoss. So we're pretty close. Pretty close to Protoss. I honestly had no idea how they balance the multiple attack mothership out. I really love the new mothership. I love the new mothership. Like, I want to build it. It's so much better than the old mothership. It feels like a mothership now. Can't be abducted. I really hated that change. I think maybe Zergs need to be thrown a little bit of a bone, though. Especially late game. Like, I'd really love to see Zerg get... I don't know. Maybe remove the High Templar water balloon. Make it a little bit harder for Protoss to control their late game army, because it is so hard to control a Zerg late game army. It's so hard because you got your Corruptors swooping in. You're trying to avoid the Archons. Okay, do you have Infestors? You know, am I going to use Neural? Okay, my army is getting melted to Storm. I got to avoid the Storm. Am I using Microbial Shroud? And with Protoss, it's a little bit easier to control because, you know, you got your main army. You're attacking the Corruptors. You're laying down the Storm. It's a little bit easier. So I'd like to see Zerg get thrown a little bit of a bone late game. I don't think they need it any other time, but or maybe early game too. I don't know. I would like to see everyone get cool stuff. I think the mothership is really cool and powerful, and I think other races should get stuff like that too. Artistus was pissed from the hatchery going down in price. Queen's going up. It was a weird change. I don't get it. I don't think it's really affected the game too much, but queens are kind of queens are kind of broken, but I don't know. Maybe you give Zerg other tools so that they don't have to build a million queens. I don't know. Artosis is pissed at everything though. But also Terran players, like, they get very little punishment. Honestly, I would put the unit price for a ghost, for example, I would put that back to 2 supply and maybe nerf the damage or kind of like make EMP more of a projectile that you can maybe dodge if you're really quick. Make it rewarding for good play. I don't know. Drones would be crazy going up in price. It would have to be like 5 minerals or something. That would be like completely game altering. Or overlords. I mean, hatcheries and queens going up in price are also kind of crazy, but yeah, EMP would be kind of like fungal. Make the projectile a little bit slower. Like, you can't really dodge fungal growth, but it's possible. You can like blink out of it, for example. So I don't know. Like, a little bit more counterplay versus EMP would be nice. Put it deck down to 2 supply. I don't know. I think maybe making Storm a little bit less oppressive and making Disruptors a little bit better. Like maybe Disruptors going back down to 3 supply, I think would be really good. Keep their tiny damage nerf maybe. Yeah, or like an upgrade to make EMP less effective. I don't know, like EMP, like you just don't make Archons in PvT, and that kind of sucks. Like I just don't make Templar PvT. Including you. I forget you're a Terran player. Yeah, it's tough. It was really fun to stream. Tonight I'm glad we could. There's still Mafia lobbies going, man. Gosh, if I wasn't so tired, I would play. But it's been a lot of fun, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, but I'm gonna really commit to streaming every single day until the Esports World Cup, or until I reach Master League. But maybe I'll just keep going anyways. Maybe I'll play Zerg if I reach Master League. So, I really appreciate you hopping in. I'll be here tomorrow. But I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all so much for supporting this stream.